Okay, so we're going to stick a disc in here, and this is actually it's a Sci-Fi Trading Company. It's a RapidLok title, and we're going to switch on the 64, and you can see whenever the motor runs or the write protect is write protected, you can see the WP comes up. So it lets you know if the disk is in the drive is write protected or not, and if the motor's particularly running. The data below here. And this video camera does not like this display for some reason. So the number underneath 18.0 is the number of sync marks that are found on the track. Every time there's a series of 10 or more 1 bits in a row, there's a sync mark. And typically you're going to have 2 sync marks per sector on each one of the tracks. And each track has a different number of sectors depending on what density zone it's in. And there's 4 different density zones. And you notice the one above the 18 shows the density zone that it's in. The drive on power up defaults to density 1, which is actually not the density for track 18. So we're going to enter an @I here, and you can see it's on 17 now, which is wrong. So we tap our button, and now it goes to 18. So at this point, the head will follow the track correctly. So if we simply just do a load command 8,1, now interesting that the motor, if it's inverted as far as the text, that means it's a spool up time. That means the motor shut off and then turned back on. So roughly 0.6 seconds or so the motor is required to spin up before we can actually start counting syncs or getting valid data. And so it's interesting, some of these titles that turn on and off the motor constantly, it's really obvious that they're doing that because the motor text is inverted. So you can see like there it was temporarily. So you can see that on RapidLok it changes the density constantly. Okay, it's loaded, and let's go and show you what a record would look like.